Hey, so this is my first time doing one of these longer form videos, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be weird. But I just wanted to talk about the library real quick. So I recently posted a short video about the Kilmer branch of the Saint Lucie County library system. It is a short, so I couldn't get everything in, and honestly, there is so much to do in that library that I will be doing a series of videos on that particular library and the rest of the libraries in Saint Lucie County. Most of them are really great, honestly. I think that the Kilmer branch is the best because it does have the most, it's the biggest. It is right in downtown Fort Pierce. There's a lot of really cute little shops and restaurants. You can walk around, make a day out of it. You can walk over to the marina, is right across the little street there. Go into the marina store. You can buy a bag of fish food for $1. Really cool to just stand there and throw them at the fish. Try not to feed the birds because they're birds and they're just, you know, they're assholes, really. So, but the Kilmer Branch Library is fantastic. They are doing a snack time Monday through Friday for the kids at 11 a.m. They do have weekly story times. You can get these packets there, and it will have here, so summer meals for kids. You can check out the website on that. I believe this one has story times and music and motion at all the different branches. So I have not been to all of them recently since having a child. As a teenager, I hung out at the Hurston branch a lot, and it was always really good for getting research done. They have computers there. If you don't know who Zora Neale Hurston is, I highly suggest that you figure that out. Amazing author. She was the first African-American female anthropologist. Their Eyes Were Watching God is a favorite book of mine. Reread it regularly. But anyway, the Hurston branch was always really cool, but I haven't been in there recently, so I can't speak to what it's like right now, but I've heard good things. Lakewood Park, same. I haven't been recently, but I've heard good things. They do have a lot going on. Pruitt branch is in the IRSC. I used to be called IRCC, so IRSC campus in St. Lucie West. I also haven't been to that one because I felt like, does the college campus library really need little children in there? But I did speak to a children's librarian today who told me that the storytime program there is actually really, really great. They do bubbles. He said it's a really good time, and I believe him. So check that out for sure if you live near that one. The Morningside Library is also really great. Miss Lisa is the librarian in there, the children's librarian, and she is really, really fantastic. We do go to that one a lot too. It is a little smaller, so sometimes the parking situation can be difficult because it gets really busy because she's a great librarian. It is right next to a middle school though, so right now with summer being out, you can park in the middle school. It's fine. Just walk over. It's not a big deal. So Aroso is also really cool. Aroso is small and it's older. It's very old. I have also heard that it is going to be renovated soon. So that's exciting. And that will be really cool because it's a really cool library. The librarians are really cool. I just always feel bad bringing my kid in there because it is small. So the children's section isn't as closed off as some of the others. So then there's the Lewis branch. I'm going to be real with y'all. It's not it. It's new, it's cool, it has the most space, the most cool rooms for kids, the most updated stuff to do. But unfortunately, it has become the Wild Wild West in there, y'all. I don't know what these people are doing or why they let their kids behave this way. About a year ago, I was in there, got hit in the head with a Lego 3 different times in like an hour of being in there. What are y'all doing? Why are we doing this? And then for a little bit, things seemed like it had calmed down. It had gotten a little better. And it was clean and everything was put together. And I was like, hey, this is great. And then I went back again maybe a couple months ago. Last month. And these children were climbing the shelves. Like, what? There were open marker caps all over. Or open markers without the caps, right? All over, just drying out. Just killing my anxiety, drying out these damn markers. And I said something, and it's just like dirty, right? There's just like crackers and stuff all over. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, it's cool that they do a snack time at the Kilmer branch for the kids, but like, you can't just let your kids run around with goldfish, right? So anyway, it's just a real mess in there. And I mean, honestly, it's a shame because it's a really, really nice location. They got some really cool stuff. But you can't have, they had these kids in there one time, and there's a little grocery store. And so they had made guns out of Legos, and they're holding up the grocery store. So now I get, we used to play cops and robbers back in the day, but not in the library, right? You got to respect the library. And that's what I'm trying to teach my kid. You know, you don't have to whisper back in the kids' room because you're so young. You know, I get, we're still learning to whisper, but like, we don't need to scream. We don't need to be holding up the grocery store. I mean, it's okay to be a little loud. They're little kids. Don't act like the kids on the Rosser branch. What's that one called? I always call it Rosser because that's the street it's on, but it's called... Oh, look at this. They're not on their story time anymore. And I completely forgot to mention the summer reading challenge. Please, please join that. It's super fun. We did it last year. You can win tickets to the pool, to a Mets game, the aquarium. You just have to download the Beanstack app and then talk to your librarian. So you can pick these up at any library, any of them. You can get one of these and it'll tell you all the events. It's got everything. There's stuff for adults. There's honestly, the libraries in this county have so many really, really, really cool things to do. And I would highly suggest popping into any of them, except the Lewis branch. And see what's up. You know, you can always get, they have like these grab and go kits for kids to do too. There's really just a lot going on. Just please pop into the St. Lucie County Library.